Anchor will be Hu Jong Na. Hong Kong, China qualified in style. It will be Yat Lok Chan on the opening leg, Magnus Johansson on 2, handing to Chun Tik Kwok and James Chan on the anchor. Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Jake Odie Jordan, the medalist in the 200 metres, sets off to Joel Masters, and then it's Dean Patterson with Teddy Wilson on 4. Trinidad and Tobago have Che Jean-Marc Wickham, Kadeem Chinapoo, Hakeem Chinapoo, and Dylan Woodruff as their 4. And on the inside, into Franklin Ewa Jarfoy, Sebastian Sultana, Zachary De La Rocca, and Gout Gout, the golden boy of Australian sprinting. They're in lane 2. The seeded lanes here are 5, 6, 7, 8. There is Gout Gout, only 16. First chance to see him. We mentioned yesterday, when athletes yawn in this situation, it's tension, not boredom. Body trying to subconsciously get more oxygen on board. So here we go. Jamaica, probably the favourites. Korea were so slick in qualification. If they can do that again, they're a handful for anybody. And Great Britain and Northern Ireland will want a medal from this. Baton changing crucial. France have gone out pretty well on the outside with Delomine. How's the baton changeovers? Everybody's away, but it wasn't too clever for Trinidad and Tobago. And once again, Korea are going well. And they gain on the changeovers. The incoming runner falls to the floor, but his job is done. Korea leading, France going well. Great Britain and Jamaica. And Gout Gout has the baton, but it's a slow changeover on the inside. Great Britain and Northern Ireland being hunted down by Jamaica. In the closing stages, it's going to be... Oh! Who was it? Between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the momentum was with Jamaica. He thinks he's got it. And he's right. 39.18, 2 100s ahead of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, with Thailand and another national junior record in 39.39. Well, Gout Gout never got a chance to show what he can do there, because he was almost stationary when he actually got the baton within the box. We'll watch that on the changeover. Jamaica are having a day, aren't they?
They practiced and drilled their changes, didn't they? And I think it showed for both teams there, but it was phenomenal running by DeAndre Daly on that last leg to reel in the British team, with Teddy Wilson on that final leg. He's having another look at the screen.
2 100s. It was just momentum with Jamaica. Thailand have the individual medalist from the 100, Boonsong. On another day, he could have been the champion. The other 3 won't have got anywhere near international medals. This is class. And hats off to Korea for the way they've risen above themselves.
In the 4x100m relay. So congratulations to Jamaica, Great Britain, and Hannah. These are the medal winners in the 4x100m relay.
So it is silver medals for Great Britain and Northern Ireland celebrating.
They're all a bit overcome, these guys. Sorry.
No, they definitely are.
Oh, that's the Jamaican men's and women's team. Both struck gold. Watch this change over to Gout Gout on the inside. He was ready to roll. He perhaps went a bit soon. Had to slam the brakes on and then go again. Otherwise, Australia would have been in the mix, but if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. On the outside, France, it's a late surge, but look at the momentum with Jamaica. They're still down at this point. Final 10 metres, gets level and goes ahead.
The 2024 World Athletics U20 Championships witnessed a spectacular showdown in the men's 4x100m relay final, as Jamaica claimed gold in a dramatic photo finish. Led by anchor DeAndre Daly, the Jamaican quartet executed flawless baton exchanges, enabling them to edge past Great Britain and Northern Ireland by a razor-thin margin of 0.02 seconds. Their winning time of 39.18 seconds reflected both raw pace and meticulous teamwork. The competition was fierce from the outset, with Korea and France displaying strong form in the early legs. Korea stood out for its crisp baton handovers, putting the team in early contention for a podium finish. France, too, started with intensity, staying close to the leading pack. However, the race ultimately evolved into a gripping head-to-head battle between Jamaica and Great Britain. Teddy Wilson ran a composed final leg for the British team, appearing to hold his own early in the stretch. Still, Daly unleashed an explosive final surge, demonstrating his top-tier speed and endurance as he powered through the last meters to seal the win for Jamaica. His blazing finish evoked memories of Jamaica's sprinting greats, affirming his growing stature in the sport. Thailand delivered a breakthrough performance as well, securing the bronze medal while breaking the national U20 record with a time of 39.39 seconds. Their relay team, led by a determined anchor leg, stood out for their efficiency and coordination, showcasing the growing strength of Southeast Asian sprinting on the global scene. One of the most discussed moments of the race involved Australia's Gout. Renowned for his sheer speed and potential, Gout received the baton in a disadvantaged position, which momentarily disrupted his momentum. This brief hesitation hindered his ability to build maximum speed and diminished Australia's medal hopes. The imperfect baton exchange created a window for rival teams to capitalize, emphasizing the critical nature of precision in relay transitions. Though Gout's raw talent remains undisputed, the race highlighted how technical execution is just as essential as speed in high-level relay events. Jamaica's win in the men's event mirrored their triumph in the women's 4x100m, capping a stellar day for the Caribbean sprinting juggernaut. With a legacy built on sprinting excellence, Jamaica continues to dominate the world stage, despite being a relatively small nation by population. Their continued success cements their position as a powerhouse in the sport. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, excitement is building. Fans eagerly await the return of icons such as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Shericka Jackson to their prime form. With national championships and global meets fast approaching, the athletics world is set for another season filled with remarkable achievements, emerging stars, and veteran brilliance. The U20 Championships offered a fascinating preview of sprinting's next generation. The event was a stage where youthful talent shined brightly, providing a glimpse of the future. As these rising athletes transition to senior competition, many are expected to chase records and redefine what is possible in the realm of human speed.